I mean, I think anyone who's done a webinar in the past knows that webinars are a hassle, right? Webinars are hard to run, right? Like, it's like a 1 hour webinar is like a full day, right? Getting ready, doing the webinar, maybe a couple of weeks planning it, and then you have to decompress because it's pretty stressful. And then the bigger the webinar, the more people you need to manage the Q&A and manage the questions and like making sure all the tech is working, right? So in my previous company, because it was enterprise SaaS, the only way to train new users and onboard new users was to train them on webinars. So because I was the only non-product, non-operations person, I was the person that was doing all these webinars. And the more customers we had, the more webinars I had to do. But no matter how many I did, it was never enough. So webinars are great and people love them. And that's why Zoom exists, right? That's why Zoom is like one of the most successful tech companies of our time. But the nature of webinars is not scalable because you have to go and do it live. But how can your customers all around the world in different time zones join your webinar when you're doing it at 11 o'clock Tuesday, your own time? So that's why, 100 people sign up and, maybe 20 people show up. And then by the end, like 10 people are still there. So there were some times in my previous company, I would do the same webinar 7 or 8 times back to back, and then I wouldn't have the mind share to do it again or to do anything else. But that was my life. I can't say that's not important work because it is, right? Because training and onboarding and keeping your customers there is what keeps the subscription. So back then I was always envisioning this amazing product that would do my job for me so I could go and have fun. So eWebinar is exactly that. It turns any video into a webinar that just runs on its own on a recurring schedule. So you never have to do them live. So think about all your sales demos, sales pitches, training, onboarding, thought leadership, all those things that you wish you could be doing over and over again without actually being in front of a camera. That's what our software does today.